everybody, and welcome back to Desert Sky Adventures, and welcome back to the Allen Street vlog, Unfiltered, the vlog that gives you an honest take about the things that are happening in and around the town Too Tough to Die, Tombstone, Arizona. Today, a couple events lost and one that looks like it might be coming back. One event organizer is trying to start a brand new event from scratch, and we're also taking viewer comments and questions. But first, let's jump right into our top story. Our top story this week is centered around this image here, which was posted on the Black Hills Redemption social media pages. But as you can see here, there appears to be some hope that the Tombstone Redemption event may be returning. And if you've been around the channel or live anywhere near Tombstone, you might recall the wildly successful Tombstone Redemption 2023 event based on the popular video game Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the most popular video games of all time. This event was not without controversy, however, as it unfortunately ended with a dispute between event organizer Kenny Palco and the city of Tombstone, which we're not going to get into because I don't really have that kind of time today, but a very unfortunate way to end this event. It was highly successful, probably right next to Eldorado, one of the biggest events of the modern age, and one thing everyone agrees on is it was very good for the town. It was very unfortunate that it wasn't coming back, but apparently a deal was unable to be made. And so the event organizer took the event to Deadwood in the Black Hills, hence the Black Hills Redemption. But very exciting to hear that this event could be coming back to town. People came from all over the world for this event, and in some cases were waiting in line for hours to meet the actors from the game. And it could be coming at a very good time, as it appears that 2 other events have been lost from Tombstone. A quick check of the Tombstone Paracon website shows that that site has been taken down entirely, and their footprint has been completely removed from social media. Well, the videos I made are still there, but other than that, Tombstone Wild West Paracon appears to be gone. Also, the Native American Festival, which typically happens in October, the 5th annual event was not a thing. October came and went, and this event quietly disappeared. So to have an event like Redemption coming back, especially with as popular as it is, I think would be a great thing for the city, and hopefully everything will work out. But we see here we've got a name, we've got a date, we've got what clearly is a map of Tombstone, and this is all I've got. I've got no other inside information, but we'll keep an eye on the situation and let you know what is going on as more information becomes available. Another local organizer is attempting to put together a Tombstone Wild West style horseshoes and cornhole league, which is scheduled to take place at the Palace, the Pink Palace of Tombstone. And he's asking for a little bit of help to get that going. There is a GoFundMe set up. As of now, they've reached $200 of their $3,500 goal. But according to the posters, there will be not only horseshoes and cornhole, but also live bands, music, fun things for the whole family, which is good. There's not a lot of family stuff in Tombstone, especially for the little kids. We'll put the link to the GoFundMe in the description if you'd like to help get the Tombstone Horseshoe and Cornhole League off the ground. And speaking of the Pink Palace, I know where it is. I just don't really know what it is. I've driven past it many times, but I've never really stopped to take a look. Let's head out there and see what we can find. So we are now on the outskirts of Tombstone on Charleston Road, right in front of the Pink Palace Station, which, as it says here, coming soon: flea markets, storage areas, bands, concerts, rentals, karaoke. There's a phone number there for more info. But it looks to me like the Pink Palace Station, not a whole lot here as of yet, but going to be some sort of event space, I would imagine. And with any luck, possibly the site of the new Horseshoes and Cornhole League here in Tombstone. Other than these cool looking old West buildings, not a lot here yet. But we'll keep an eye on it and let you know of any developments. The Tombstone Small Animal Shelter, which is the local no-kill shelter here in Tombstone, announced on their social media just a few days ago that they are going to be unable to take any more dogs or cats for a short while. They are looking for volunteers, so if you would like to volunteer, if you're in the local area and would like to volunteer to spend a little time with some of the animals, go ahead and call the number on your screen. I know they will appreciate your efforts. On their website, you can find a list of supplies they're looking for, and they're also experiencing a good amount of vet bills. Of course, the no-kill shelter, they'll take care of all the animals as much as they have to, but the bills are getting pretty expensive. So if you would like to donate to the Tombstone No-Kill Small Animal Shelter, please send your donation to the address you see on your screen. It's now time for our viewer comments segment. These are real comments sent in by you, the viewers. Let's see what we've got. Bree Harris says, I wish there was better management of trash being littered along Allen Street and the side streets. I gotta say, I don't recall trash piling up ever being something that I've seen around town. I did ask for a specific location, but never got a response. So we did take a look around town yesterday. This was filmed on Thursday. No trash to be seen anywhere, really. It seemed like town was pretty clean. But we did find here some construction on Allen Street where they are, according to the OK Corral boys, they are installing some fiber optic cable. That's pretty interesting. From telegraph to telephone, and now fiber optic cable. I wonder what Wyatt Earp would think about that. Colonel Joseph J. says, I think it needs more trash cans during tourist season. Yeah, that's probably the only time I've ever seen trash cans overflowing was during big events. Not necessarily tourist season, but large events when there's thousands of people in town. Author Ellie Marlowe says, I wish somebody would build a brothel museum and tour, yes, I said what I said, and a small movie theater for old black and white films. That'd be pretty cool. Ken Scott says, I miss the heat to cold now. My honest truth, cold or hot? Well, it seemed to be a really long summer this year. I'm definitely looking forward to the cooler temperatures, but I love the seasons here, so whenever it starts to get warm again, I'll be ready for it by then for sure. Natalie Bew McCormick, I hope I'm saying that right, says, what is going on with the strippers and nipples at 312 Allen Street? And I know exactly what she's talking about. This is a billboard that has made its way up on Charleston Road, claiming that there are strippers and nipples at 312 Allen Street. Well, if you actually go to 312 Allen Street, that is the site of Redding's Hardware. And while it might not sound like it, this was actually just a very imaginative ad campaign by the folks at Redding's Hardware. Howard Davis says, I'd like to see a little more in-depth history, maybe some of the older homes around town. And that is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm to the point now where I'm almost ready to begin production of a video about the historic homes of Tombstone. So if you happen to live in one of these historic homes, would like to tell a story about your house, or maybe show us what it looks like, send me an email, desertskydave@gmail.com, and I will get in touch with you as we get closer to production of that video. Our friend Todd St. Marie says, could use a little more cowbell, and that stud you have on every often is cool as well. He must be talking about Paul. Well, folks, that's what I've got for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit like on your way out. Those things really help us out, and they don't cost you a thing. But if you enjoy our content, I would encourage you to become a YouTube exclusive member, which is just a couple dollars a month. It goes a long way to helping us keep this channel going. And thank you to all of our members and executive producers who have already joined up. I definitely appreciate you all. But that's going to do it for today, folks. So until next time, until the next video, we'll see you down the road.